Welcome, I'm Dr. Janine Bowering, naturopathic doctor, and today I'm talking about how to reduce bloating. So I have 5 tips to reduce bloating, and maybe you've got some gas happening there too. So this will be a natural way to help to reduce that bloating. In another video, I talked about some of the causes of bloating, so this is to team up with that video. So how do we help ourselves? Well, tip number 1 is to relax. We definitely want to be more in the parasympathetic part of our autonomic nervous system. When we're in that fight or flight, or the sympathetic part of our autonomic nervous system, what's happening is that we are in that stressed out state. We can't secrete our digestive enzymes to properly break down our food, and this then will cause that gas and bloating. So whatever you can do to relax and to get into that parasympathetic aspect of your nervous system is great, whether that's yoga, tai chi, deep breathing exercises, and whatever you can do to calm yourself down is really, really important for proper digestion. Tip number 2 is to avoid your known food sensitivities and the triggers that you may be eating in your diet every day that could be setting off that bloating and poor digestion. So for a lot of people, the big ones are gluten, and as well as, the grains can be very difficult to digest for a lot of people, as well as dairy products. So if you're overdoing it, of course, with dairy products, some people can't tolerate any dairy, but if you're overdoing it with dairy products, and everybody has their finite amount that they can handle in most cases, but this could be, again, one of those triggers that's causing a lot of that abdominal distension. Tip number 3 is to ensure you have a healthy microbiome. So taking a high quality probiotic and incorporating probiotic foods in your daily diet is really, really important. We always want to ensure that we have a good diversity of the organisms in our gut, but also a high quality probiotic can really help to fast track you towards having that healthier ecology in the gut and warding off some of those more negative organisms. So things like parasites and candida, which I've talked about in previous videos. We really have to clean up that gut, and a high quality probiotic can really help you to do that. Tip number 4 is to fix your leaky gut syndrome. So if you missed my episode all about leaky gut called The Science of Leaky Gut, everything you need to know about leaky gut syndrome, this is something important in order to heal up those tight junctions, which we just saw. And those tight junctions in the gut are something that open up, and that causes the damage to the intestinal wall. Now, undigested food and some of those less favorable organisms and parasites can pass through that damaged intestinal wall and wreak havoc not only on our immune system but on our digestive tract as well, and can cause autoimmunity. So really important to heal up that gut. So all those tips are in that video on the science of leaky gut, so be sure to check that out. And tip number 5 is to fix your leptin resistance. So if you've not yet heard me talk about leptin resistance, it's really important that we have proper signaling to the brain and that our leptin receptors and our leptin levels are where they should be. And this is something that we can definitely fix, but there's certainly a way to do this, and connecting with the earth and with the sun is really important. So all of those tips are in that video on leptin resistance. So make sure that you check that out, because this goes a long way to helping overall digestion, no matter what you eat. And that's the goal, is that you could be able to eat anything on this planet and it won't affect you in a negative way. But we've got to get all of those systems hormonally and in terms of our brain chemistry going properly and working properly on our behalf first before that's even possible. So I hope you learned something new today. If you're new here, welcome in. Please give me a big thumbs up. Make sure that you're subscribed if you are new here, and that you also share this video with your friends and your family. And remember to always take care of your good health and to do it naturally. Thanks for joining me today.